Hello everyone, welcome back. So from this lecture, we will learn about React component communications. So how to React component communicate to each other. So you see, here the definitions here. Component communication is the process of sharing data and function between React component. Since React application are built using multiple components, and this component often need to communicate with each other to exchange data or trigger the actions. So here common way to communication. Here component communication. First, that is parent to child. Here first we will see the example for parent to child using props. Second, we will see child to parent passing function as a props. Okay, and then sibling to sibling through a common parent component. So we will import two component inside a parent component, as well as we will see global communication using the context APIs. Okay, here we will see only the context API, not Redux or this, and it is. And then this is about here parent to child communication props. Okay, then child to parent, then sibling to sibling communication component communication using the context API. So let's first start with first one, that is the parent to child communications using props. And this is here first, then we will check the second one, then third, then fourth. So let's open the VS Code and then check it here. Okay, so here create a component, that is a new file, and then write communications. So this is here communications dot jsx. Okay, you can write anything of your file name. It is totally depend on you. Let me create a functions. Okay, that is a child component. This one function child, and then inside it here you write the props, props, and then return inside it. Here write hello, then write here props dot name. Got it? So here you perform the document and then export default child. This one here child component. Okay, this is your child component. So now this component I'm going to import inside of a parent component. Okay, this is your child component. Okay. So it is just a function. Okay, no, I want it. Now this function you can put inside a .jsx here on the top. Now here you have to comment all about in the form. I'm going to work with here component communications. Yes, you have to import communications from @/ and then communications, and then here write the communications, and then you have to render for it. So here what happened, guys, you see just this communication component here. From the component you have to import inside app.js files, and you see the way how you can import communication from .first component communication. You see here, this is how inside src we have app.js files. Then inside src we have the component.js files. So inside it here we have this so inside it you see we have this communication.js file. So this file you import inside a, and you see how, and then you render inside a component, and you see how it looks, and you see how it looks. It is a simple hello. Okay, but you see you have props. This is here props.name, from where you got this name. So this name, okay, here you got it from the app, from here. So you have to pass, even you can write it here parent component, then inside. Okay, I think this is better when you write this file name as a child. Let me rename this child. Yes, and then inside it you see here child. I want to write this is the child, so that you will understand. But your file name you can write anything. So this is child component. Inside it here pass the name. It is equal to show and then format document, and you see it, hello, and then J1. Okay. So this is the logic, just sharing your data from one component to another component to see. This is my child component. Okay. And from the app component, we have passed the name. This name I'm talking about, name John. So this name you got it here in this child.js files here. Props.name, you can say that value hello from here. This hello text, and then this data props.name, you got it from here. This is the app. Okay, this name here. Okay, this name you got it here. Even you can pass the multiple props, you know already. You can put, okay, this is here Alice. So form the document, and then you will see hello zone, hello Alice. You can use same component multiple times and passing different props. This one. Okay. So this is your first example about parent to child here, and how so parent passes data using the props. This is your parent component. This save component, this is your parent component. Okay. Then child receive props and display the data. This is your child component. You have to render inside a parent component, and this is your child. So inside here you have to pass your data as a props from the parent component to the child component. Okay, and the child component display the data. Okay. Now here we have the another example. Okay, this is your first example. Okay, parent to child. So this is your parent component, and this is your child component. Okay. Now let me copy this and then comment. This is your now second example. Here we can write it here. Child to parent communications. Child to parent communication. This is, you can paste it, and then you have to make a little bit changes. So this is here send. You have to destructure messages. So this is what inside it button component, and then here inside of functions write the message, send messages. Okay, on click. This is okay. Here this is a function, then inside here send messages, and then inside functions here right hello and okay. So this is your button component, and then export default child. Then go inside the parent component tab.css, and then now you have to comment. This is your child component. Okay. Now go with second examples. Here, this is here parent component, and inside it here you have to define a function const and here message, which is equal to alert, and then here message. Okay, then okay, here inside here you can pass your function. Okay, you have to communicate with child to parent using the functions. So now here we have the functions. Let me remove name, and then send message is equal to your functions and a message. Okay. Okay, we got the issue here. This one format document, and then here const and message you see. So this is your parent component. Okay, inside it here we have this function. So this function I'm going to pass in the child component. That you have to communicate with child to parent. Okay. So this function you have to pass in this child component. Here you see handle messages. This is a handle message function. As the props send message, you will receive here, and you have to do such a send messages, and then whenever you click here on click, then you have to in the send message you have to pass the value. So this hello parent, you got it here in this app.jsx here. Okay, I think here you have to put your values, your message. Okay, now this message you have to alert in the parent component. So let me check it here. Send message and you see hello parent. Got it? So this is the way to communicate child to the parent communications. You see this one. Got it? You see? Got it? Okay. Now we have other communications, that is sibling to sibling communications. Now here check it, sibling to sibling communications. So it is very simple, guys. I'm going to make it a new file. I will start it here. That is child. This is child.js. Okay. Then second new file child.jsx. Okay, this is B. Got it. So you say child. So this is child inside. Okay, we will copy the same code again like this. Copy it. Close. Go inside child A. Paste it, and now you got it here. Send data. Just here to update it here. Send data, and then this is here. Send data on click, and then you will write what data from here. Data from child A. Data from child. You have to write component name A. Okay. Then similarly for the B. Okay, I'm going to copy paste. Then for the B here, so you have to update with B. This is B, and then you will receive the message here, right? Message, and then it is just a message. This is here. This one inside which we write the message. Got it. Then inside it here you have to import your both components like this. Here you have to import child A from and the red file slash child A. Then import child B from child B component. Use a child B input inside it dot jsx, and then here you have to let me comment this one, and then here also comment this, and then it is the const the message, then set message is equal to the state, and then it is just in bit instance. Okay, now we have to pass in a component. This is child A, so closing. Similarly child B, this is child B component, it is self closing. Then inside here you have to pass send data, that is set messages, and then in the B as you pass data, it is a message and message. Okay, so now you have to understand here, this is child A component means this one, child B means this one, and inside the child A here we have passed the function set message as sent data. You got it child A. This is here on click function, and then you have to set the value in the function data from child A. Okay, so this one child A, and then you got to set messages in the B. So inside it, this is here set messages and then messages, and now here you can see data from child A. Got it? So this is how it's works. Let me understand here. So child A, this is here, you see here, child A components, then parent state, this is here parent state, and then child B component. Got it? And here this pattern is called lifting state up. Okay, this pattern is called lifting state up. Got it? So this is about your communications, sibling to sibling communications. Okay, and I think context API you already know about that. We have already discussed. Okay, so thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.